So, all right. What's up, everybody? There's this song, or there's this dude, Ren. I've been hearing a lot about Ren. Trust me. Mrs. Realistic's definitely telling me I need to listen to this guy, Ren. I've also noticed in the comments there's quite a few of you letting me know about this new artist that's out called Ren. And you know what? It must be good. All right, so let's check this out right now. Strange setting. Pig mask. A little bit psycho. Is that Eminem vibe? I like this. Nice. Okay, so this is right up my alley, man. I like the acoustic guitar very much, very much. It sounds fantastic. I like an artist that can play too. You know, being able to play your own instrument's definitely an extra star in my book. But an instrumental, maybe, pretty good. I like that kind of music. Maybe it gets down. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Whoa. Definitely its own thing.
Hi there, Ren. It's been a little while. Did you miss me? You thought you buried me, didn't you? Risky. Cause I always come back. Deep down, you know that. Deep down, you know I'm always in periphery. Ren, on your pleased to see me. It's been weeks since we spoke, bro. I know you need me. You're the sheep, I'm the shepherd. Not your place to lead me. Not your place to be biting off the hand that feeds me. Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant.
This is cool. I don't know that I'm even listening to the words because I'm just caught up in the whole thing, and it's really cool, like totally different. I say Mrs. R is right? This is totally in its own wheelhouse for sure. Let's get back into this.
I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself since my therapist told me I'm ill. And I've been making some progress lately, and I've learned some new coping skills. So I haven't really needed you much, man. I think we need to just step back and chill. Ren, you sound more insane than I do. You think that those doctors are really there to guide you? Been through this a million times. Your civilian mind is so perfect at always being lied to. Okay, take another pill, boy. Drown yourself in the sound of white noise. Follow this 10-step program, rejoice. All your problems will be gone. Fucking dumb boy. Nah, mate. This time is different, man. Trust me. I feel like things might be falling in place. And my music's been kinda doing bits too. Like
Wow. I mean, does this fit for the moment in which we're living in now? I mean, shit's gone crazy, shit's gone wild. But so have the realizations in our own head that a lot of this wildness is possibly created from within. I think. I don't know about you guys, but that's... I'm finding... a real connection to what he's saying here. And I think he's talking about maybe like on a mental illness or an institutionalized kind of thing. I'm talking about like a normal institutionalized kind of thing, right? Like it's in the box, right?
Actually might do something great. And when I'm gone, maybe I'll be remembered for doing something special with myself. That's why I don't think that we should talk, man. Cause when you're with me, it never seems to help. You think that you can amputate me? I am you, you are me, you are I am we are one. Split in two, that makes one, so you see. You gotta kill you if you wanna kill me. I'm not leftover dinner, I'm not scraps on the side. Oh, your music is...
Fight Club. That brings me back to that scene in Fight Club. This is really, really, really good. This is one of those you gotta listen to about 5 or 6 times, I think.
thriving? Delusional guy, where's your top 10 hit? Where's your interview with Oprah? On the side, it's one thing that you can amputate me. I am you, you are me, you are I am we are one. Split in two, that makes one. So you see, you gotta kill you if you wanna kill me. I'm not leftover dinner, I'm not scraps on the side. Oh, your music is thriving? Delusional guy, where's your top 10 hit? Where's your interview with Oprah? Wow, your Grammys ran nowhere. Yeah, but my music's not commercial like that. I never chase numbers, statistics or stats. I never write hooks for the radio, they never even play me, so why would I concern myself with that? But my music is really connecting, and the people who find it respect it. And for me that's enough, cause this life's been tough, so it gives me a purpose I can rest in. Man, you sound so pretentious. Ren, your music is so self-centered. No one wants to hear another song about how much you hate yourself. Trust me. You should be so lucky, having me inside you to guide you, remind you to manage expectations, provide you perspective. That thing you neglected, I get it. You wanna be a big deal, next Jimi Hendrix for
having me inside you, respect me. Like, that's that doubting self, right? That the good spirit, the bad spirit on your shoulder. Like, the bad spirit always wants to tell you you're not measuring up, and you can't do it, and you'll never reach that level, you know? Like, this song is super good. Like, I'm really digging this. I don't know how many songs like this artist has, if this is brand new. I'm imagining he's probably been, like everyone else, working the grind for many years, so he probably has a huge catalog, and I hope so, because I really want to hear more. But let's get back into this one. Let's go back a bit. Since I talk too much.
Trust me. You should be so lucky, having me inside you to guide you, remind you to manage expectations, provide you perspective. That thing you neglected, I get it. You wanna be a big deal, next Jimi Hendrix, forget it. Man, it's not like that. Man, it's just like that. I'm inside you, you twat. No, it's not, man, you're wrong. When I write, I belong. Let me break the fourth wall by acknowledging this song. Ren sits down, has a stroke of genius. He wants to write a song that was not done previous. A battle with the subconscious, Eminem did it. Played on guitar, Plan B did it. Man, you're not original, you criminal rip-off artist. The pinnacle of your success is stealing other people's material. Ren, mate, we've heard it all before. She sells seashells on the seashore. Fuck you, I don't need you, I don't need to hear this. Cause I'm fine by myself, I'm a genius. And I will be great, and I will make waves, and I'll shake up the whole world beneath it. That's right, speak your truth, your fucking God complex leaks out of you. It's refreshing to ask for you, say it instead of downplay it. Music is all about the creative process, and if people can find something to relate to within that, then that's just a bonus. Fuck you, I'ma fucking kill you, Ren. Well, fucking kill me then, let's fucking have you, Ren. I'ma do it, watch me prove it. Who are you to doubt my music? Cause I call the shots, I choose if you die. Yeah, I call the shots and so I choose who survives. I'll tie you up in knots when I lock you inside. Newsflash. I was created at the dawn of creation. I am temptation. I am the snake in Eden. I am the reason for treason, beheading all kings. I am sin, with no rhyme or reason. Son of the morning, Lucifer, Antichrist, father of lies. Mephistopheles, truth in a blender, deceitful pretender, the banished avenger, the righteous surrender. When standing in front of my solar eclipse, my name is stitched to your lips. So you see, I won't bow to the will of a mortal, feeble and normal. You wanna kill me? I'm eternal immortal. I live in every decision that catalyzes chaos, that causes division. I live inside death, the beginning of end. I am you, you are me, I am you, Ren.
Wow, dude. Spiritual battle. That's what we're dealing with right now. I mean, I think there's probably a huge number, and maybe the balance is starting to shift as far as people are realizing that the media has been spilling all these lies for as long as history goes back. From the moon to the fossil fuels. Give me a break, right? Give me a break. They've been lying about everything, and we're finally realizing it. But the same lies told by that little box on the wall, the TV, is told also in our head by the negative spirit inside of us versus the positive spirit inside of us. We constantly go back, I got to quit that. I'm eating too much. I'm realizing that. Whatever your sin is, whatever your struggle is, you have to overcome. And that's in everybody. And in some people, maybe it shows outwardly. Maybe you can't conceal it, but you know who you are. And you know what you're dealing with. And I think a song like this is fantastic to bring it up in consciousness, right? In a place where we can realize I'm doing the same thing too. I really am.
Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself, and I've spent half my life ill. But just as sure as the tide starts turning, just as sure as the night has dawned, just as sure as the rainfall soon runs dry when you stand in an eye of a storm. I was made to be tested and twisted. I was made to be broken and beat. I was made by his hand, it's all part of his plan that I stand on my own 2 feet. And you know me, my will is eternal. And you know me, you've met me before. Face to face with a beast, I will rise from the east and I'll settle on the ocean floor. And I go by many names also. Some people know me as hope. Some people know me as the voice that you hear when you loosen the noose on the rope. And you know how I know that I'll prosper? 'Cause I stand here beside you today. I have stood in the flames that cremated my brain, and I didn't once flinch or shake. So cower at the man I've become when I sing from the top of my lungs. That I won't retire, I'll stand in your fire, inspire that make to be strong. And when I am gone I will rise in the music that I left behind. Ferocious, persistent, immortal like you, we're a climate different side.
Wow, dude. Okay, so I gotta see. So we got calmness and clarity, I'm thinking in my mind on one side, right? Where you got the soft voice, you know, standing up but being strong, speaking about who you are. And then chaos comes in. And that's where the lights start blinking and all this. And it's once he stands up and, you know, what does the Bible say? As soon as you confess it with your mouth, the devil comes in and tries to stomp you out, basically. It says that in different words, these and thous and those and those. Anyway, I want to see that where he's sitting down. Dude, how far back do I gotta go? Oh, I just fucked up, didn't I? Wait, was it right here? I'm trying to see if the light's flashing or not. Because this was the calm part, if I'm right, unless I went back way too far. Wow, this is almost a 10-minute song.
The rainfall soon runs dry when you stand in an eye of a storm. I was made to be tested and twisted. I was made to be broken and beat. I was made by his hand, it's all part of his plan that I stand on my own 2 feet. And you know me, my will is eternal.
Then he gets up, standing up. Resist the devil and he'll flee, is what the Bible says.
And you know me, you've met me before. Face to face with a beast, I will rise from the east and I'll settle on the ocean floor. And I go by many names also. Some people know me as hope. Some people know me as the voice that you hear when you loosen the noose on the rope. And you know how I know that I'll prosper? 'Cause I stand here beside you today. I have stood in the flames that cremated my brain, and I didn't once flinch or shake. So cower at the man I've become when I sing from the top of my lungs. That I won't retire, I'll stand in your fire, inspire.
See, and to me, these are words. These are like angles of light. The Bible makes you think of angels, but I think it's an angle of light. He's from within. The real him is putting out that positive message, that hope for himself, you know, that he can do these things and he can overcome these things, and then the chaos rolls back in, and then that's an angle of darkness, right? And the Bible said to be light. God is light, so be light. And we all try to be that, but I think that we're building these paradigms by the words that we use. And if you can start to say it, like for instance, so I've been trying to play with writing some rap style music, and I'm somebody that couldn't carry a tune if it had handles in the past. But now I'm starting to branch out, reach out, and go in faith and just do it. At the very least, it'll be entertaining for you guys to watch. But then there's also a part of me that's realizing as I do it, I'm taking a step in a direction where it's going to grow and I'm going to get better. If I keep doing it, I can do all things, right? The Bible says all things are possible to he who believes. So, you know, you might say a positive thing and then it tries to take you down and that battle's going over and over, but you cannot quit. Don't quit. Don't become it, or you'll wind up in a straitjacket in a rubber room going crazy. So, somebody's at my door. I really like this. This is probably one of the deepest songs I've ever heard. And there's probably going to be a whole lot of people that come on here and think, yo, dude, you're overthinking it and you're whatever. Dude, you don't like it? Bounce. Go watch some other channel. I mean, I could just be going, oh, yeah, no cap. It's not the way I react to music. So bounce if you don't like it. Damn.
I make to be strong, and when I am gone I will rise in the music that I left behind.
Beautiful.
Ferocious, persistent, immortal like you, we're a climate different side.
Chaos. This is so interesting, man.
When I was 17 years old, I shouted out into an empty room, into a blank canvas that I would defeat the forces of evil. And for the next 10 years of my life, I suffered the consequences, with autoimmunity, illness, and psychosis. As I got older, I realized there were no real winners and there were no real losers in psychological warfare, but there were victims and there were students. It wasn't David versus Goliath. It was a pendulum, eternally swaying from the dark to the light. And the more intensely that the light shone, the darker the shadow it cast. It was never really a battle for me to win. It was an eternal dance. And like a dance, the more rigid I became, the harder it got. The more I cursed my clumsy footsteps, the more I struggled. So I got older, and I learned to relax. And I learned to soften, and that dance got easier. It is this eternal dance that separates human beings from angels, from demons, from gods. And I must not forget, we must not forget, that we are human beings.
Wow. You could hear like sounded like a hospital sound through the headphones, like some sort of a breathing thing or something like that. I don't know. I really like that at the end. I like that he added that because he's right. I think the more you fight whatever it is that's afflicting you or oppressing you, the more you stand against it with this kind of attitude, and then you break down to it or you give in to it, you know, whether or not, and I think this can be like overeating, you know, you find yourself in the kitchen just slamming those treats because they taste so good, you know, or whether it's pornography or alcohol and you totally are so upset, you know, there's a certain amount of resistance where it brings like anger. and it feels like it works against itself so majorly. Whereas if you can just be someone that says, I'm just going to flip the page, I'm going to start over, you know, like the whole 12-step program, you know, admit that you have this problem and don't be so hard on yourself. Because I think being hard on yourself is when we see the people with all the scars on their arms. I mean, that inner demon inside, that you're letting it get control of you, I think, when you punish yourself too much, you know. But this is where I think some of those would turn to prayer or God, or, you know, a new group of friends, a 12-step program, a song like this, you know. This is a very powerful song. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I will look forward to listening to this song forever. And I wouldn't be surprised if this really helps a lot of people out with addiction and mental health, for sure. I don't know. I see another song here, Sick Boy. I'm assuming there's going to be a lot more stories with Rin. So tell me what you can tell me in the comments below. I'm definitely going to be doing a whole library on this guy. I'm a huge fan at this point. So, and thank you to the people who requested me to take a look at this song, because I'm a little overwhelmed and I really loved it. So anyway, peace, guys. Yeah. Watch those inner demons. Watch those inner demons. And you know, in order to change something like that, you have to speak it. And the Bible said, you know, and listen, I don't know what I think about the Bible. There's nuggets of truth deep in the Word, but I can also see where the Pharisees throughout the day and the governments have probably changed and perverted a lot of what's saying in the literal meaning, the literal interpretation. I don't know how I feel. Sometimes I wonder about Paul versus what Jesus. I feel like Paul, 500 years after Jesus, tried to say some things that that Jesus didn't seem to be saying. So don't think I'm some holy roller. I was back in the day, way back, but I'm not anymore. And I do know that there's truth inside those parables that is overwhelming to me and definitely proven true in my life. So it said that the Word became flesh. And I think that that means that your words become matter, you know, physical matter. So if you can fake it till you make it, you know, believe that you receive. The Bible says faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. So if you can be like Rin, you know, happy about where his music's going organically, saying that these people are liking it and he's doing the right, and you don't have to jump the gun or cut to the chase and sign a contract or do something like that. You can let this happen in a much better way to grow and to reach those levels. But by stating it with your mouth, I think that you're bringing things into existence. So, bam. I love music that really exercises your mind. All right, guys. Love you.